Morning students, as we have completed our first lesson of geography subject, today we will start with our second chapter, that is let us use gratitude. Before that, I would like to show some pictures to you. Please recognize that. Children, please observe this picture and tell me what it is. Yes, it is a globe, right? So now we'll start with some questions. Okay, now see what it is. The world map. You can see the world map here. I'll ask some questions to you. Please tell me the answers. Okay, what are the horizontal lines on the globe? Tell me what are the horizontal lines on the globe while observing this picture. Yes, that is parallels of latitude. You can see the lines, horizontal lines. Right. The next question is, list the continents and ocean through which the equator passes. Now tell me the equator. You can see equator here. The middle line you can see the equator. Now tell me the continent which passes through the equator. Continent. So what are the continents here? You can see the South America passes through the equator. Africa also, some part of Africa, and Asia. You can see the some part of Asia here. Okay, so the continents which passes from the equator is South America, Africa, and some part of Asia. Now tell me which oceans through which the equator passes. Oceans, you can see the Atlantic Ocean here, Atlantic Ocean as well as the Pacific Ocean. You can see the Pacific Ocean is being spread from north to south. So the equator passes from which oceans now? Atlantic as well as Pacific Ocean. Now tell me which ocean are spread in 4 hemispheres. Means North Hemisphere, South Hemisphere, Eastern Hemisphere and Western Hemisphere. Okay. Now tell me which ocean has been spread all 4 hemisphere. That is Atlantic Ocean. You can see the Atlantic Ocean in the north as well as south. Right. And which ocean? Pacific Ocean. While seeing the front side only, we are not able to identify, but when we will see in the globe, you can see that the Pacific Ocean is being spread in the eastern, western as well as the northern, and you can see here the Pacific Ocean in the western, eastern, western as well as the north and south side. So the ocean which is being spread in all the 4 hemispheres is what? Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. Okay. Now we'll move further with the next question is, which continent are spread in 4 hemispheres? Which continent? You can see the Africa part. It is there in the north part as well as in the south part as well as in the eastern and western. So the which continent is being spread in 4 hemispheres is what? The answer is Africa. Okay. Now let's move further to the next question. At which 2 parallels do all the meridians converge? Means the meridians converge at which point? At the North Pole as well as in the South Pole. Understood what we have learned now? The horizontal lines are being called as parallels of latitude, and the ocean which is being spread in all the hemispheres are Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. The continents which are being spread on the 4 hemispheres are Africa continent. At which 2 parallels do all the meridians converges? North Pole as well as South Pole. Now the next we are going to learn is, as you all know, when we talk about various places, regions, rivers, roads, etc., we are actually talking with the reference to the earth. The location of place, the extent of region, the extent of the linear feature can be described precisely with the help of parallels and meridians. Let us see how to use the graticule for the purpose. Now tell me, what is graticule? Yes, as you all know, the horizontal lines and vertical lines which are being imaginary on the earth, that forms an form of net. That net has been called as graticule, right? Now in this chapter we are going to learn how to use graticule for finding the location of a place. Okay, let's move further. Now see, I've told you we find the location of place, extent of region on the linear feature, river, road, etc. We need to take the help of parallels and meridians. Okay, now while finding the location, the most important thing is, three important things are there. Okay, the location, the extent of that place, and the linear feature. Okay, while finding the location of place, the important these three things are important. So the first what we are going to learn is the location of place. While describing the location of place, only one parallel and one meridian is considered. While describing the extent of region, now the first thing is that when we are finding the location of place, we have to consider only one parallel and one meridian. You can see here, to find the place New Delhi, one horizontal line and one vertical line is been there, right? So it means that while finding this, only one parallel is necessary as well as one meridian. Okay. Next is, you can see the New Delhi is been located here. Now we are going to see the latitude. Okay. So the Delhi is been located in 28 degree 36 minute 50 seconds north. You can see the north side it is been located, and it is 77 degree 12 minute and 30 seconds east. Okay, now the extent of the region. Now while we are seeing the extent of region, means from the starting point to the end point we have to consider. So here we need what? While considering the extent of a region, two parallels and two meridians at the extreme ends of a region are being considered. Means here the starting point from here to the ending point here. So these two parallels and two meridians are being considered. Now we'll see that. Okay, the extent of Australia. Now we are going to understand the extent of Australia. Okay, now you can see here, now see the extent of Australia, right? The Australia part is also here also. Here see at the south part, it is in the south part. So while writing this latitude, we are going to mention south. Okay, so here 40 degrees is given, but down the line some part of Australia is there, so it has been considered as 43 degree 39 minutes. Okay, in the south side latitude. And the upside we will see here the 10 degrees given, right? 10 degree. So it has been considered as 10 degree 30 minutes. Okay, so the from starting point to the end point, so it has been considered. We have learned the latitude. Now we are going to learn the longitude. So here you can see here the 115 is given, but it is there before it, so it has been considered as 113. degree east. Now we will see the ending point of it. Okay, the ending point you can see here 150 is given, 155 longitudes are given, but it is there in the middle, so it has been considered as 153 degree east longitude. Okay, now we will move further while describing the extent of the linear feature. Now we are going to see the extent of the linear features. Now, while describing the extent of linear feature like river, road, streams, pipelines, tracks, etc., we need to consider the longitude and latitude of their terminal points. Terminal means what? The end point. Okay. So you can see the river Nile here, Lake Victoria, and meets to the Mediterranean Sea near the city of Alexandria in Egypt. So while considering it, so it starts from Lake Victoria and ends in Alexandria in the Egypt. Okay. Now we'll start with the learning the location of Lake Victoria. You can see the Lake Victoria is here, right? Yes, so you can see it is 0 degree equator. On the equator it is, so the 0 degree 45 minutes and 21 degrees south. It is at the south part. You can see the Indian Ocean is there at the south part, so it is being considered as south latitude. And we'll go further to learn it. So that according to the longitude line, you can say it is there in the middle part of 30 degree and 40 degree. So it is being considered as 33 degree 26 minute and 18 seconds east. At the east part it is, so it has been considered. Okay, while considering the location of Lake Victoria, two one longitude and one latitude is being considered. So you understood how to find the extent of a linear feature. Okay, now we'll move further to use the gratitude. Okay, some questions are also been given. Make friends with map. Okay, you can see this, the map of Brazil. It has been given, the map of Brazil. Now the first question is been asked to you is, which latitude and longitude define the location of Lake Brasilia? What question is given? Which latitude and longitude define the location of capital Brasilia? Okay, so you can see here Brasilia is there. Okay, it is there between 10 degree and 20 degree. So it is there at the middle part, so it is been considered as 16 degrees south. It is there at the south part. You can see South Atlantic Ocean has been given, means it is there at the south part. And the longitude is, you can see it is there between 40 degree and 50 degree, nearest to 50 degree. So it has been considered as 48 degree west. It is there at the west part. Okay, it defines the location of capital Brasilia. Okay, now understood the first question. The next is, what would be the longitudinal extent of Brazil that spreads from 5 degree 15 minutes north to 33 degree 45 minutes south latitude? Okay, this I have explained you. Now we have learned the latitude and longitude which defines the location of capital of Brazil and Brasilia, right? Now we'll move further to the second question. It is, what would be the longitudinal extent of Brazil that spreads from 50 degree 15 minute north to 33 degree 45 minutes south latitude? Okay, now here they have given the latitude, means the horizontal line they have given. Now we have to find out the vertical line to find the extent. Okay, now here you can see the extent of this is 40 degrees given west. Now it goes further, means it is there before 40, so it is being considered as 34 degree 47 minute west. Now you can see here 50 degrees given. Consider the next line as 60, next line as 70, and it ends after 70, so it is being considered as 73 degree 59 minute west longitude. Okay, now we'll move further to the next question. In which hemisphere does the Brazil extend in north south direction? You can see here it is been extended in North Atlantic as well as south also. So the Brazil is extended in northern hemisphere as well as southern hemisphere. Okay. The fourth question is, in which hemisphere does the Brazil extend in east and western direction? You can see it is there at the western side. So it is being extended in the western hemisphere. Which parallels and meridians should be used to describe the extent of river São Francisco? You can see the São Francisco is there. The river São Francisco. See the map where it is? You can see here. The São Francisco is there. Okay. It is there here. And you can see it is there at the nearest to 40 degree here 40 degree west. Okay, 40 degree west, and the terminal is 20 degree 0 minutes south. Okay, and the terminal end of it is at 37 degree west and 10 degree south. You can see 10 degree south. Okay, so the river of São Francisco you understood. The next what we are going to learn is the next question. Okay, sixth question. Describe the location of Meridio Island using the gratitude. Meridio Island is where? Here. Okay, you understood where it is? The location of Meridio Island. It is there at 0 degree. You can see the equator is here. So the location will be what? 0 degree 0.4 degree north, and you can see the 15. So it is there extend that. So it has been considered as 51 degree west. Okay, now you understood the extent of the linear feature also. So it is very important to understand the location of a place with using the location of place. Second is the extent of region, and third one is the extent of the linear feature. Now we'll understand the important parallels and meridian. The next topic is what? The important parallels and meridians. Now you can see here in this diagram the equator is there in the middle, right? When we are going, now we'll move further to the next topic, that is important parallels and meridians. You can see the parallel lines here. Now we are going to learn the important parallel. Okay, the first important parallel is what? Equator. You can see the 0 degree, that is equator. The next is what? The Tropic of Cancer. As we'll move further to the north side, you can see the 23 degree 26 minute north. It has been considered as Tropic of Cancer. As same as that only, when we are going to move down to the southern side, 23 degree 26 minutes south, it has been considered as Tropic of Capricorn. So now we have learned the three important parallels. Now next we are going to learn the fourth one, which is important, that is Arctic Circle. As we will move further at the northern side, 66 degree 34 minutes north. It has been considered as what? The Arctic Circle. As same as that only, when we are going to move further to the next southern side, the 66 degree 34 minutes, that is being considered as Antarctic Circle. Okay. Now the next is what? The parallel which is there on the northern side at the point, it forms what? North Pole, and as same as that only, when we are going to go down, it forms at the 90 degrees south, that is what? South pole. Okay. Now we have learned 7 important parallels. First one is equator, second is Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, and North Pole, South Pole. Okay. Now next we are going to learn the important meridians. There are only 2 important meridians are, that is 0 degree meridian. As we in the previous chapter we have learned the 0 degree meridian is meridian. You can see the vertical lines here. Yes, so 0 degree is being considered, is also called as what? Prime meridian, and prime meridian is also called as Greenwich meridian. Okay. Greenwich meridian. And the next is what? Equator. Equator makes, as well as all the pairs of opposite meridians form a great circles. Great circles are used for finding the minimum distance between any places on the surface of the earth. Okay, like that only the 180 degree meridian is also important, right? From the prime meridian, other meridian are marked east and west up to 180 degree. The 180 degree meridian lies opposite to the prime meridian. The international date line is marked with the reference of this meridian. Okay. So now the important meridians are what? 180 degree and 0 degree meridian.